Hey, welcome back everyone. It is now July 22nd of 2020, and I think it's pretty safe to say that when we look at the Skywalker saga and really analyze it, by far one of the most beloved characters of all time is no other than Luke Skywalker, portrayed by Mark Hamill in the original trilogy by George Lucas. This is Mike Zero. Make sure to subscribe if you are new to the channel for future Star Wars content. Now, the thing about Luke Skywalker is that we do know that this character took a big downturn in the sequel trilogy. A lot of fans were very disappointed with how he was used by Rian Johnson and how he really had little to no involvement in the Rise of Skywalker as originally intended by J.J. Abrams, George Lucas, and Chris Terrio, even Colin Trevorrow, before he was fired from the movie by Kathleen Kennedy before it was handed over to J.J. Now, here's the thing about Mark Hamill, is that yes, we do know that he had to backtrack a lot of his statements on how he feels about Rian Johnson, how he felt about The Last Jedi, and I'm pretty sure that, you know, the higher-ups at Disney got to Mark Hamill for him to retract those statements. Now, when we look at The Mandalorian Season 2 and Season 3, a lot of work is being done on that new TV show by Jon Favreau. It's just the beginning of this new Star Wars universe, and that Bob Iger, Chapek, George, John, and Dave, they all have big plans for the return of Luke Skywalker in various formats, whether it's live-action TV shows, or animated TV shows, or books, novels, comics, and video games. They really want to make Luke prominent as ever before in order to really make Star Wars as successful as they can. Now, what's really interesting, and I think something that's going to really capture a lot of fans' minds here, is of course one of the big plans by Disney and Lucasfilm, where lately the Star Wars franchise has been on a sharp decline, with a slow increase now thanks to creators like Dave Filoni and Jon Favreau bringing in enough momentum for fans to look forward to the future of Star Wars with the Clone Wars and the Mandalorian for starters. Now, it's described that behind the scenes many changes are being made to the current Star Wars franchise thanks to Bob Chapek, where it's noted that currently one of the major plans is to do something very special for the character of Luke Skywalker for the Mandalorian Season 3, which is set to return sometime in 2021. Now, it's described that Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni are planning to use new revolutionary technology that is described to be de-aging technology that they want to use for actor Mark Hamill in The Mandalorian Season 3, where it said that they plan to introduce Mara Jade in a post-Return of the Jedi timeline to have some form of interaction with the younger version of Luke Skywalker using a de-aged Mark Hamill for one brilliant and powerful scene for the third season of The Mandalorian, due for next year, to change the character of Luke Skywalker and his history with the Disney version of Mara Jade. Now, it's noted that this will actually be the setup of Luke and Mara Jade's story for the new universe in live-action form that will be told in other formats after their debut in The Mandalorian Season 3. Now, originally, Favreau wanted to do this with the Season 2 of The Mandalorian, however, he is currently focused on Ahsoka Tano and other Rebels and Clone Wars characters coming to life in live-action form for that season instead, and is waiting for Season 3 to really do something big with Luke and Mara Jade. So here's the thing about Jon Favreau, in case you guys did not know, is that he had a lot of issues with the way things were going with the sequel trilogy. It's one of the main reasons as to why he used his connections over at Disney to get over to Lucasfilm and to fix Star Wars. You know, him working on The Lion King was pretty much his in, if you will, for Star Wars, because he made connections through Disney, he made connections through Bob Iger, the Disney CEO, and that's how he got in over at Lucasfilm. So, what's really exciting about the Season 3 of The Mandalorian TV series is that it really is going to go into Star Wars Legends. It's going to deal with a post-Return of the Jedi era still. And not just that, they're going to do something incredible with this new revolutionary technology that can really enhance the de-aging process for somebody like Mark Hamill in this instance, that's going to interact with a brand new character, Mara Jade, taken directly from Star Wars Legends, where it's going to be the Disney version of this character. Now, we talked about Mara Jade's return in books, novels, comics, etc. for this new universe, and how they also plan to implement her into TV shows. This very well seems to be, you know, their way of implementing her into the form of television, even though it's going to be probably a very quick scene, A very brilliant and powerful scene at that, though, that is really going to set up more live action, screen time or situations between Luke and Mara in this new universe that's really going to be based off of a lot of elements from Star Wars Legends. And honestly, I couldn't be more excited. I couldn't be more happy about Star Wars moving forward. I think that this is the way things should have been from the very beginning, kind of following Luke's life in that pattern of how it was in Star Wars Legends. So, like I've said before in the past, guys, drop a comment below. Let me know about all of this in the comments, and if you guys did enjoy the content for today, do make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel. I thank you all so very much for the kind support, and I'll catch you guys next time.